of Atithi Devo Bhava. Friends, as we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the tourism effectively, adversely. However, the proactive of society, proactive of the people through vaccination drive by Government of India has been a big confidence booster to the tourism and hospitality industry. We have now approximately we completed 250 crore vaccine all over India. This is the biggest vaccination program in entire world. Friends, the pandemic has given as an opportunity to reinvent and rethink the tourism sector and has made more future ready. We as an industry know to build confidence among the travelers and tourists who will be visiting in different destinations. Now is the time to maintain the highest standard of reliability and safety which will attract tourists, our country, our destinations, our institutions. Friends, tourism industry works with multiple stakeholders and several central ministries to provide an enriching tourism experience. We work with the Ministry of Home Affairs to ensure seamless immigration experience and Ministry of Civil Aviation to ensure regional connectivity through Udan scheme, Ministry of Defence to promoting border tourism in border villages, Ministry of External Affairs to ensure e-visas and provide to the tourists and set up tourism offices, all the Indian missions in abroad. Ministry of Road Transport, the highways to provide roadside amenities to the tourists. Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas to provide amenities at different destinations and also available to the all petrol pumps and highways in all over the country. Friends, tourism provides massive growth for economic development, and we, the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, realize this is a working towards the improving tourism industry provides massive employment with less investment in tourism sector to provide employment in all over India. The minister has taken a slew of measures to boost tourism and also encourage investment. Initiatives such as the Incredible India 2.0 campaign, focusing the niche tourism products, investment in last mile tourism infrastructure, the through Swadeshi and Prasad schemes, extension of e-visas, more than 169 countries. In nearby, we are going to formulate national tourism policy, a comprehensive national tourism policy. The central government has been actively engaging with the industry, other stakeholders to revive the economy, to revive tour and travel sector. Recently, the government of India extended the emergency credit line guarantee scheme validity till 31st March 2023. Friends, the enhancement in the limit of emergency credit line guarantee scheme by 50,000 crores from 4.5 lakh crores to rupees 5 lakh crore has been earmarked exclusively 50,000 crores for enterprises in hospitality and related sectors. With this, all business entrepreneurs, MSMEs in the hospitality and related sectors like hotels, restaurants, marriage halls, travel agents, tour operators, adventure or heritage facilities, etc., will eligible for borrowing the amount from financial institutions. It is heartburning to see that tourism sector is aiming to expand its operations from South India to Southeast Asia by 2023 and further expand its globally as well as. I congratulate the Southern travelers. I congratulate the Southern Travel Company. I am happy to know that Southern Company will be opening new regional head offices in Kolkata, which will focus the eastern region of our country, including northeast Akshalakshmi states. Friends, I invite and also I request all the investors to come to northeast area. Now you can see northeast, there is no hesitations. In northeast, no roadblocks. All the areas they are peaceful. We are also connected with the national highways in different tourist destinations. We are also connecting road connectivity. We are also improving air connectivity. We are also improving rail connectivity in northeast zone. Number of people from India, we are going to New Zealand. We are going to other areas to see natural beauty. But you can also come better than New Zealand. There is a peaceful, there is no militant activity, there is no stone felting, there is no burns, there is no kidnappings. Still, some isolated incidents are going on, but there is a good opportunity to see. First, you can come as a tourist. Then, if you satisfy, you can come as a investors in that area. And also Ladakh also. In Ladakh also, same thing. Recently, in Srinagar, there is no rooms in all star hotels. Number of people calling to me for recommendation of the hotel rooms in Srinagar. That is the situation. Game changer become in Srinagar and Jammu Kashmir. Friends, this is high time to encourage domestic tourism. There is a lot of destinations, lot of heritage sites. In my ASA, Archaeology Survey of India, is in my culture department, there is a 3,600 monuments we are doing in different facilities there, like Taj Mahal, Ajanta Ellora, Hampi, the Red Fort, all these things. In coming 1 year, we are going to change face of this all the destinations. That's why I invite all the people, jointly, government and state government and the tourist organizations and travel organizations, joint together, we will encourage even FTA foreign tourists and also foreign tourist arrivals also, and also domestic tourism. Honorable Prime Minister also, every family, he requested from Red Fort, every family should visit 15 destinations in his life. And also in abroad, our Prime Minister also requested the NRI people, Indian diaspora, to bring every family of Indian diaspora family, bring 5 foreign tourists to India. That's why we are also 5 lakhs foreign tourist visas we are providing free of cost. Taking number of measures, we are going to bring a new tourism policy. We don't have proper tourism policy, comprehensive tourism policy in India. We are discussing all the stakeholders, tour and travelers organizations, state governments, financial institutions, even foreign tour travel operators also. We are discussing, we are taking inputs. I think within 2 months, before budget session of our country, we are going to introduce the national tourism policy. That's why, if anything you want to suggest, there's a Indian tourism website draft policy also. We also uploaded for public or stakeholders. You can also see, give me proper suggestions. We are going to start even overseas promotion, because Corona, we are not did any overseas promotion because of a lot of countries. Everybody knows Corona time, they are facing so many problems. That's why no foreign tourists came to India. Recently, that also started. We are also going to start overseas promotion, publicity in all over the world. And also first time in Indian history, in all embassies, we appointed a tourism counselors, tourism officers all over the world. Their responsibility is to cultivate in their respective countries all tour and travel operators, Indian diaspora, the respected their governments, in their respected countries' government for this MICE tourism and all other respected. We are going to actively build up in this tourism sector. That's why I don't want to take much time. Once again, I congratulate the respected Venkateshwara Rao Garu. Is a very disciplined, along with his disciplined sons, with devotion, dedication, they are working last so many years in this field. And that time is 10th class. In Hyderabad also, everybody says, Delhi means Southern travelers. All my Telugu people, they came in with the confidence to Delhi because of Southern travelers is there. There is an address, there is a destination for every Telugu person. Their destination for every South India address is Southern travelers. That's why they are maintaining This is not a easy thing to run a organization with the public relations. Last 50 years with the same image, same dedication, same contribution, same facilities, day to day improving. That's why on behalf of the all tourists, those who are taking their services, Southern Travelers, Southern Company, I congratulating and thanks to all the family members and the staff of this Southern Travelers, everybody, I thanks once again on behalf of Government of India, Padkari Tourism Department. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. And I hope you all are now charged up with the kind, wonderful. It's just been unveiled by our Honorable Chief Guest and all the dignitaries who are here to accompany him. Finally, wonderful.
Sir.
The moment which we all have been waiting for has finally arrived. So without any further delay, yes, the logo has been unveiled by our Honorable Chief Guest. And now, I would like to request our team to kindly come up on the stage with the grand celebration. That's our cake cutting ceremony. I would like to request the team to kindly